Hello, my loves. I'm back with another edition. No, seriously. Continuing on with the series of my spiritual journey to enlightenment. This video is about being vulnerable or vulnerability. And I'm going to give you two definitions from the Urban Dictionary. For judgment and forgiveness, I actually, it didn't, I hate the word didn't. I did think about doing the definitions. However, once I start doing the videos, I never looked those up. However, I'm actually glad I didn't, because the definitions to me are some bullshit. Okay? Anywho, the Urban Dictionary is where I got these two definitions from. The first one says someone who is completely and rawly open, unguarded with their heart, mind, and soul. It said other things, however, that's the part that I took from it that I actually vibed with. And the second one says being open. Sorry, loud car passing by. And it's raining and thundering. Awesome. Being open and genuine about feelings of the heart, mind, body, and soul. Trust without self-judgment or fear of reaction and judgment from others. There is healing, strength, and power in having confidence to admit, let go, and forgive. Vulnerability is a chance to grow and shed pieces of the past. I think that's really powerful, because I absolutely agree with that. When you are vulnerable, you are letting go of and shedding past perceptions that you had of yourself. Because remember, like, everything is perception. It's really how you see things. And when you are growing in yourself and growing in your own journey, your own ascension process, you are shedding old things, and you're also evaluating and seeing some things that you want to hold on to, but a lot of it is letting go of old perceptions of how you saw yourself. So some things that I had to let go of was the way I felt about my natural hair. I talked about that in the forgiveness video. But showing my real hair, being open, not coloring it, because I hate the word dye, English language. Coloring my real hair, I used to color it like a black or a brown. Showing my legs, so wearing dresses and skirts, shorts and things of that nature, because I was teased for being skinny when I was younger, which is, come on guys, seriously. Yeah, I was teased for that. I've actually been slim the majority of my life, even though I did put on weight at a point, especially when I was in not the best relationship, or the most balanced relationship for me, or for either one of us. So I put on weight. A lot of people do that when they are in unhealthy relationships. Starting my YouTube channel and not editing or out the mistakes. Like I said, a mistake is, really just, you get to, it's like having that little clipboard when they go, so it's a do-over, basically. I just go with the flow with that. Let it happen. Let it flow the way it's supposed to flow. Have my blue calcite, that throat chakra, keep it going. Keep those words flowing. The third thing, being unapologetically me, okay? It is very vulnerable to show yourself to everyone and not give a fuck, One way I did that, of course, utilizing the YouTube channel. Also my Instagram, my Knowledge Butterfly Instagram, I posted a short, I recorded a short video when I was in what the locals call Port Antonio, Jamaica. And it was just the way I felt when my feet touched the water when I was at the Errol Flynn Marina. I put my feet in the water, and I just started vocalizing this sound. It wasn't me singing any words. It was just me sounding out the way it felt when my feet touched those pebbles and the sand and the water. And it just felt totally magical. And so I just released this sound that, yeah, I can't even describe it however it is on my Instagram page, and you can check that out. hear a little bit of my vocal skills, you know. Um, yeah, that's really I went through those really quickly. This is probably gonna be the quickest video I ever had. But yeah, that was definitely three things that I had to work on being vulnerable with, and even getting into like I am. I had to be honest with myself. That's another thing with the spiritual journey. You have to be honest, and I'll just add this little nugget in there because, like I said, this will be a continuation. It's a series of me just talking about some things that I identified that I needed to do in order to progress. And I know there are other spiritual enlightened beings out there who have YouTube channels that talk about some of the same things. However, they're speaking truth, you know. So being honest and truthful is being unapologetically you. See how I just had that little um, see right now I'm even having a brain fart, but I had that little issue of getting out the word. But it happens. Is what we call just being who we are, and it doesn't make me, you know, an unintelligent person or anything like that. It's just we all have those moments where our brain is moving faster than this can, and sometimes it's in words. It's a little difficult to verbalize it because the English language is already not the best. So, you know, this semanos, because I don't like the word week, I definitely want to get out some YouTube videos and be more active in that and put more energy into that, because I am the type of person that normally puts a lot of energy, like I said, into others. So now it's time for me to put the energy into myself by journaling my thoughts and just where I am right now in my journey. So this is basically some of the things I'm actually working on in order to get to my higher self and to just let go, because all of this is letting go of fear as well. It's just a part of that. So when you are vulnerable, you know, a lot of us have fear of being vulnerable because we don't want to be hurt, we don't want to be judged by others, we don't want to deal with what other people's reactions may be to our perception of things. However, you have to get to the point where you know that as long as what you're saying is your truth and you're speaking your truth and you're speaking it from a place that is truly of divine love, is not to harm anybody, it's only really to be a help to others, you know, then that's good enough for your, you know, that's good enough. That you don't have to explain to others why you are who you are. The only person that needs to have an understanding of who you are is yourself. And so once you get to that point, my loves, you won't, and I still hate won't, you'll be at a more mentally elevated space where you only are concerned really with what you feel about yourself and what you feel about your present being and where you are right now in this moment, and in growing yourself, growing your spiritual, mental, and physical self. And that's what my channel is all about. It's about me elevating and ascending myself spiritually and mentally, and even in this physical realm as well, because we are here for a reason. So I strive to be a better me in all aspects of this being. However, knowing that this is not who I am, this physical being. However, my physical is a reflection of my spiritual, basically. So, okay, got that out. I was really thinking for a minute, guys. I have to apologize. When it rains like this, I actually want to go out like a child and play and run in the rain and then like let it soak into my scalp, and just I tell people I'm a flower, so I have to be watered, y'all. And then, you know, standing in the grass. I've been doing that all day today, like on and off, and I've been spent the last 2 days being outdoors on the lady I'm staying with has a beautiful porch, so I've just been out here sitting on this porch all day, like from the AM until nighttime, until it's time for me to, lay it down. And I love it, I love it, I love it. So that's all I really wanted to express on this video, guys, is just be vulnerable. Let yourself shine, because that's the way you shine. You let your light shine when you are vulnerable, when you don't judge yourself, when you forgive yourself. Then you can truly be who you are, and you can be in the moment, and you can love everything about. You can learn to love even the things that we think may be bad. Those are the lessons that we have to go through in order to get to where we want, or an obstacle. It's something you have to go through in order to get to where you want. And the more you continue to focus on growing yourself, I don't want to say the faster you'll get there. However, it's true, the faster you'll get there. However, it's not about being fast. It's about working within and growing yourself from within, and then it'll come without, on the outside of you. All right. So thank you so much, guys, for supporting. Please check out my Instagram. Subscribe to my channel if you feel my vibrations, my positive vibrations, and my Bob Marley, Robert Nesta Marley, to be exact. Beautiful being. And also check out my Facebook as well. And I have the links in my videos, at least the last 3 videos that I posted, maybe 4 videos that I posted. Again, thank you, my loves. I hope this message touches your heart and your soul and your spirit and helps you elevate to where you want to be in this journey. Peace, my loves.